boas, matinha, daqui com vocês é RubenK e sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um episódio de Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Bem, no último episódio nós estivemos em Shropshire. O que é que se passou? É fagalha.
Tekla, you look like you wrestled a bear. Is something wrong?
Gods, Eivor, I was robbed on the road between here and Lincoln.
By who? Did you get a good look at them?
They were Saxons, I know that much. A pack of them lifted 4 barrels of my ale and all the coin I had on me. The biggest one pulled me off my horse and stuck his mouth in my ear, said, "Tell Guthban we expected him home soon."
Guthban? That's Battlebone in the Saxon tongue. Are you sure?
That's what he said. It's not someone here, is it?
Not that I know of.
I do not begrudge us taking in orphans, Eivor, but some of these Saxons, we hardly know them. You ought to ask around.
A good idea. You take care of yourself. Let me see to this.
Thank you, Eivor.
Agora não.
Good day, my love.
Tá tudo bem.
We are allied with Shropshire, but at a grievous cost. Young Chelbet was killed.
Yeah.
Yes, my scouts told me. Such a tragic death for so dubious a gain. I hope you paid his killers back in kind.
Justice was done.
Gilbert will be remembered. He was good company in the short time he was with us.
He was.
Entretanto, eu tive em Maldita sim. Tive de evoluir até as achei. Eu não sei se vou fazer esta missão. Se calhar vou fazer esta missão do coisa. Sabe? Peço desculpa, malta. Vou fazer esta do.
Rowan.
Ah, Eivor. How's the day, my friend?
I'm well, Rowan. I had only a small question. Do you know anyone named Guthban?
Guthban? Nothing comes to mind. Should I?
It is not a question of should.
Is it a horse?
No, it's,
A lover?
No, Rowan, it's no one.
You came here to ask me about no one.
Thank you for your time.
Eivor,
Só uma
I've
coisa.
got some new things in.
Yeah.
Can we do a bit of training?
Absolutely.
Achei que tinha um para voltar.
You need anything else?
Yeah. Deixa eu ver se
What have you got for me today?
Eu gosto deste, branquinho.
Nothing more today?
Não?
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Bye, Eivor.
Ai. Eu vou ouvir e perguntar sobre o Guthban.
Octavian.
Salve, Eivor. How are you?
Well, thank you. A question. Does the name Guthban mean anything to you?
Guthban. It's not Latin, is it?
It is a name, I think, but no face comes to mind. I fear it may be a moniker, a false name.
So you came to me? Why would you come to me about a false name? Do you think my name is false?
No. Is it?
I am Octavian. I've always been Octavian. Now, please, Eivor, this is not a good time for me. I am terribly busy. Good day.
Não, ele não é Octavian. Ele é Osborne, uma coisa assim. Eu fiz uma missão para ele à cava e isso eu disse. Bora lá. Bem, ninguém sabe nada, né? Olá, tudo bem?
Tarbin, do you have a second? I was wondering if...
I am Guthpan, Eivor. It means battle bow. Not the name of a cheery baker, is it?
Not one who bakes bread, no. So, how did you earn this name?
Before I came here, I lived another life. A brutal, bloody life. I served with a gang of mercenaries. I was their weapon, roaming the wilds of England. Did whatever they asked of me, and all they asked was violence. When I left, I laid this sword on the grass and made a vow. I swore never to spill another drop of blood, to abandon acts of violence, to never kill again.
A hard promise for a hard man.
It wasn't, not for me. This life here is all I've ever wanted. I've never been more at peace. This is my doing. I brought all this upon me. It is down to me to fix it.
Tarbin, by threatening you, they threaten my clan. I cannot allow that.
These men are foul, Eivor. You should not have to fight my battles for me.
Do you not hear me, Tarbin? If they threaten you, they threaten me. So let us face them. Together.
Very well. Meet me outside when you're ready. I believe I know where they will be.
If you wish to face your old friends, I'm ready when you are.
Good. I'll lead the way. I want you to know. When it comes to blows.
É calminho aí, ó. Calminho aí, ó. Estás longe. Te corta armado?
Giving me all the work you need to do.
There's nothing to forgive. You walked away. They pursued. By axe or by fist, I will do what must be done to protect my clan.
You're living the life you want, aren't you?
Before we are spotted, tell me what I should expect here. Will they attack us on sight?
I shouldn't think so. No. Nothing like that. It's not how Wilf operates. Yes, he's a clever one. And rather kind when you meet him. Makes you feel like you're a friend. Family. I met him a decade ago, and he was the first person to truly welcome me. To see some value in me. He told me I had a gift. For intimidation. Persuasion. Violence. Just by the size and strength of me, he knew how to use me.
So what do they want from you now?
They'll want me back. They'll want me to be the man they think I am. Monstrous and massive. Wilf and them were the only family I had then. But their love was conditional. Wilf only loves what he owns.
So what do you intend?
I know I won't go back. I don't want more blood on my hands. But apart from that, it's hard to say. Who knows what they have in mind?
Ok. Então vamos ter que matar os bandidos, né? Basicamente. Vai da frente. Caralho, os esconderijos dos bandidos é ser longe. Uma boa. É.
We're stopping.
That house, there. They're likely within. It won't look like much, Eivor. But don't be fooled. And don't take Wilf lightly, charming as he seems. The man is a serpent.
I've met plenty of charmers who turned out to be snakes.
I know. Only a warning. Let's go inside.
Como é que é? Vamos entrar aqui?
Gotham, my boy, as I live and breathe, you got my message. And you brought a friend. Who might you be, Dane? His new leash?
I am Eivor, and the woman you robbed was one of my clan. That will not stand.
I know. I'm busted up about it. But tell Tekla, was it? Tell her that her ale is some of the finest we've tasted.
Corte já a cabeça
I
dele.
am done with you, Wilf.
But we are not done with you, boy. We gave you food, shelter, ale to drink, riches galore. We made you who you are.
For all you did for him, he repaid you with blood and sweat. Did he not?
You're a fiery one, I like that. But the ink was dried on this deal well before your number arrived in England. If you wish to clear Tarbin's name, I'm happy to help with that. It's only a small matter of cost. Some weeks back, soldiers confiscated my personal wares, shall we say. Tried to confiscate me as well, but I gave them the slip. If you're keen, you could recover my belongings and return them to me. Do that, and your name is clear.
I can't. I promised myself I would leave all this behind. But
If it will clear Tarbin's name, we will recover what is yours. Where are these soldiers?
Camped not far to the west. A battalion of bloated, brainwashed military men. You can't miss it for the smell.
wait here then. We will return before you sprout another pair of horns.
God go with you, Eivor.
Não era mais fácil matá-lo? Oi.
Eivor, this isn't your fight. You don't need to do this.
Aí eu
But I
matava literalmente ali.
Now listen. When we reach the camp, leave everything to me. I will find Wilf's goods and bring them to you. If I'm spotted, it won't be pretty. Many may die, and I do not want you involved. You must not break your vow.
No vow stands above my duty to my friends, Eivor. I could not leave you alone with them should they attack.
If it comes to that, stand aside until then.
I will. You have my word.
All right. Wait here, and stay out of sight. This place is heavily guarded.
És um bocadinho forjado, filho. Ja? Wat caralho.
Found it!
I did. Let's bring this back to Wilf.
You handled that better than I would have.
Is this the sort of work you did with Wilf and your family of marauders?
A quick robbery like this? That was the least of our work. We stole from the poor, killed the helpless, cheated the dimwitted. We were lower than slugs. I shudder to remember our best days. And I weep for our worst.
Let it go, then. Remember only what makes you a better man.
Isto é, estes gajos muito fracos, meu. Então.
This is everything. I'll return to Tarvin.
Tarvin. Oh, Deus. Quem foram bastante fáceis aqueles? Calma. Já tens aqui as tuas coisas, velho. Agora deixa o gajo em paz. Não te diz.
Oh, they have returned.
We have your goods.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Put them there.
The ledger.
Of course. Happy to honor it. My goodness, such a lack of trust these days. It's a dark age, no mistake.
That's it then. We're done?
Aye. You are free to walk from this place and live as Tobin the boring bread maker for the rest of your days. But you, Eivor, if you ever get tired of the settled life, we could always use a thief with your skills. Think about it.
Eu também fazia o mesmo. É? Então. Então. Eu acho que as missões eram todas bugadas. Ei! Oh. Estás bem, ó, jovem? Oh. Anda! Oh, estou a lixar com esta merda. O que é que se passa com este gajo? Oh Deus! Cinco e 32.
Found it!
I did. Let's bring this back to Wilf.
You handled that better than I would have.
Ah, estava a ver. Deu um bug, maltinha. Não sei o que é que se passou.
Tarbin, are you satisfied?
Yes. I cannot thank you enough, Abel. I feared the worst when I heard my old moniker, Guthman. Hadn't heard it in years. Dredges up fearful memories.
Tipo, carregar outra vez a
How
missão
did you fall in with that bunch?
After my mother died, I sought family. Wilf offered it. He looked at me, took me in and told me who I was. Who I could be. I don't crave that belonging anymore. Among you lot, people accept me as I am. The greatest gift I ever got. Peace.
Many men are calm because they've never known a storm. You weathered the storm and worked through it. That is a rare thing.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Oh, welcome. Eu não sei o que é que aconteceu, mas eu tive que carregar outra vez. Tipo, tenho que fazer aqui depois um G-corte. Vou literalmente na missão. Eu não estava a é lá.
She's a kind enough woman, and she has faced greater dangers than a few thieves.
I suppose you don't build a clan of warriors without seeing your share of danger.
Viva. Ali é daqueles, acho que é daqueles puzzles para fazer, não sei o quê. Que era nos fragmentos do anime, não sei o que mais, mas eu não faço nada disso.
You caught my attention, you know. The moment I first saw you, I knew there was something special about you. You have an empathy. I see it in your eyes, having witnessed its absence in so many. You see a problem and you solve it. For you know it is better to see it done than to let it fester.
The curse of leadership, I suppose.
A calling can feel like a curse, but you wear yours well.
Pronto, chegamos.
It's good to be home again. That is, if I haven't robbed myself of the pleasure of calling it home.
Tarban, in spite of all, you're welcome here. And you owe us nothing but the work you love.
Right. Payment in fresh loaves of bread. I can manage that.
But first, one scrap of your past remains.
Right. The ledger.
Toss it. And purge the past.
With pleasure.
Homem misterioso. Quatro. Ah, então 129. Disse. Isto é o quê? É fixe. Isto é fixe. Bora lá, maltinha. Agora estou a ganhar mais pontos.
Pleasure.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Bora lá. Temos agora Kent 130, que é o recomendável. Este está no 250 e este é... $190. York. Tá bom.
Tell me more about Kent.
Basim has written, claiming to have found the woman Fuelk and asking for your aid. He has taken shelter at St. Hadrian's Priory.
Any news of Sigurd?
Nothing he mentioned. But if he has found the paladin Fuelk, Sigurd cannot be far behind.
Ok, vamos para Kent.
I will go as soon as I can.
Good. Be safe, Eivor.
Artimanha do Avado, como assim? Mas antes...
Should we take this to your chamber?
Toda noite.
No need.
É fazer ali uns amassos. Bem, bora lá. Ora bem, o que é que a gente vai fazer? Isto é cá em baixo. Indisponível? Porquê? Mas eu não vou de barco, vou só passar a outro rio e tenho que ir de cavalo até lá. Uma seta vai ficar fixe. É, um está por cima, outro está por baixo. Espera lá. Ok, não pode ser alcançado. Não sei porquê, mas pronto. Eu vou mesmo em corta-mato.
Basim has news of Sigurd. I should find him soon.
A gente já chega lá. Don't worry. Bora lá.
Who will hear my tale of folly?
Oh! Acabou. Acabou. Foda-se, estás a gozar?
Yeah!
Sai daqui! Já cheio de lixo aqui, meu!
What I mean to say is faith is paramount. Yes. For without it, Christ's sacrifice means nothing.
He died to save us, did he not? From the original sin of Adam and Eve? Yet evil persists.
Yes, evil persists because he gave us free will.
Does a newborn babe, slain by a despot, have free will?
Yes. No, I mean, that is too simplistic.
Or the priest whose heart is torn from his chest by the wolf? Judas, who was predestined to betray the Nazarene?
Some argue Judas was used.
Do my ears deceive me, Brother Hortbert? You question the scriptures? Declare Judas an innocent? A preposterous blasphemy!
No, that is not what I said. Brother Cedric, am I not the most pious of his servants?
Out! Out!
Oi!
Making new friends?
A person's tongue gives you a taste of their heart, Eivor. And such information is often useful.
And how do these sallow Christians taste?
It was only a figure of speech, Eivor. And I have tired of it already.
Is this how it must be between us?
Of course not. I'm grateful that you have come.
Ok.
What happened in Mercia still puzzles me. Fuelk saw something in Sigurd. A power, a legacy. What is it she wants?
Her motives are difficult to fathom, but that can come later. Let's find your brother first.
Agreed. If we do this, you'll earn the right to call me friend 10,000-fold. So, what is your plan?
We are deep in their god's heartland. A heathen and a heretic. To hunt Fuelk, we'll need a Christian snare.
Fuelk is hardly a saint herself. These Christians abhor her strange ideas.
True. But unlike us, she can carry herself as one of them. She won't hide from everyone. Not with a prisoner in tow.
So, where to begin?
I've made a friend. Abbot Cunibert. Full of pious fire. But with ambition that far outweighs his wit.
And what does your friend Cunibert know?
Come. I will introduce you. And we'll hear the full tale together.
Ok. O instrumento dos anciões.
Have you found some peace in your time alone, Basim?
I am always at
Aí
peace,
a quantidade
and
de
never
imensos que
alone.
eu tive
I
de
move among
matar
the people of the
aqui.
world with great joy. I watch them, study them, learn from them at all times. This is our duty. The hidden one's calling.
You know, for the first time since we met, you sound more like you're a princess than yourself.
Surely Hytham sounds like me, if I have taught him well.
Your creed and your tenets, you mean?
That's right. And our sense of, how should I say, deep responsibility to the betterment of mankind.
That's quite an ambition. But it doesn't explain what you see in Sigurd. My brother is not so generous.
Ah, but your brother is someone special, important. And I want him to see that. I hope to show it to him.
Eu estou aqui, filho.
Is this not a blessed plot? God's own country. And this Eden should be given to his servants to tend.
Abbot Cunibert. This is the Norse I spoke of.
Ah, yes. And quite a fearsome one at that.
Basim says you know the paladin Fuelk.
Indeed. The Lady Fuelk passed this way not more than a month ago. We talked, we drank. Very pleasant woman.
Where is she?
Eivor will be your axe, Abbot. Whether to fell a tree or hew the limbs from an enemy.
What have you promised him?
Oh, just a trifle, Eivor. A little problem I believe you can help me with.
Ok.
If you know where Fuelk is, do not rattle my bucket. Tell me now and we'll talk terms later.
The hot-tempered one stirs up strife, Basim. Will this rebellion Cape Dane do what I ask?
Let's cut to the point. What favor would you ask in exchange for Fuelk?
Yeah.
Some weeks ago, our alderman in Kent was called to God. A terrible loss. King Alfred has chosen his replacement, but has not yet announced the name. I must know it. Now.
All of Kent will see soon enough which Thane he has chosen. Why not wait?
I want early access. To woo him, before his exalted position is made public and every fool is at his door.
Who else knows the chosen man?
The king's emissary, sent with a letter of congratulations to the new alderman. Intercept him and bring me the news. When I know the Thane's name, we'll discuss how I might win his favor.
Ok.
Your king will not be happy. His church meddling in his politics.
Does this not delight you, Eivor? A chance to defy Alfred?
I am God's humble shepherd, sent to protect his lambs. If Kent's new alderman is a wolf, I would blunt his claws.
This emissary, how will I find him?
Tunbridge Monastery sent word that the king's men always pass a few nights in their hospitality. Begin there.
I'll give the alderman's name. You find Fuelk.
All in good time. Now, if we're done, I have business up the south coast. Falkenston has the best fish in Wessex.
Then I will find you there, when the Elderman's name is mine.
Yeah.
Cunibert is ambitious, but well connected. We will not find Fuelk without him.
I suppose we'll see. What will you do?
I'm not done playing with these Christians yet. I will see you in Fulkenston.
Ok. Que eu vou ali abaixo? 700 e tal metros. Acho que vou fazer a sincronização aqui. Bora lá. Mas aí, a direita. Eu vou direto, filho.
Need to cloak myself here.
Mistério de Tonbridge.
Alfred's emissary spent a few days here. Someone may know where he went.
Tá sentado aí.
I'm in no mood for wind belching, so choose your words well.
The King's emissary. I need to know where he went after he stayed here.
And I need to know why I've started getting boils under my armpits. Time will tell, eh?
Alfred's emissary. Where?
Him and the bard ended up in a copse by the bridge doing Lord knows what. Sounded like they were murdering a cat.
Singing?
If you say so.
Leave me be.
Who are you? Loitering and lollygagging.
I'm looking for someone. An emissary from Alfred. Have you seen such a man?
Ooh, la-di-da. Listen to you, all high and mighty. Get away with you, you valley lily.
Oh.
If you would rather feel the edge of my blade, it can be arranged.
Now that I respect. Forceful, to the point, as refreshing as a summer ale.
You're a strange fish. Did you see the man or not?
I did. He was getting pie-eyed with that bard Gowan and causing quite a ruckus. They left together. See? That wasn't hard, was it?
Harder than it should have been. There was a bard drinking with the emissary. I should find him. See if he knows anything.
Okay.
What do you see, Sunan?
É aqui ao lado. Posso ir ao pé, não tem problema.
That ale-swamped scab can't have gone far. You there? You alive?
Patience is a tired horse. Ploddity plod plod.
Another tottering teat-sucker who can't hold his drink. Let's spear your head.
Oh, it's cold as a witch's tit in here! Oh, God's truce! Fie on you! Oh, what infernal wakes me?
I'm the one you sing of, Bard. Stern of eye and scant of mercy. Have you not seen the ravens feasting in my wake?
Enough! Your word mangles are making my hair ache.
You and Alfred's emissary were drinking in the tavern. Tell me where he went.
Were we? I was so ale-addled. Perhaps a small and silver thing upon my palm might help me recall?
How about something long and sharp in your gut?
All right, no need for that. You paint a vivid picture, Dane. He was headed to the White Coast to the southeast, Dover Fortress. He said it is where they train those religious fanatics, zealots. They pray all night instead of sleeping.
My thanks. And in return, wisdom. Too much beer-bibbing will grow a fool in wit and words.
My thanks, weaver of the obvious. Now leave me to my unholy punishment.
Ixi, peraí. Eita porra, tá longe.
The emissary made for Dover Fortress, on the southeast coast.
Oi? Peguei sem querer. Já, faço se quiser ali, depois vou continuar mais à frente. Já que ficar a meio do caminho. Meu Deus, 2 quilômetros. Nossa Senhora. Isto vai ser uma viagem um bocado para comprida esta.
Oh, my brother! Die!
Não me chateis! Sai da frente, talvez. Eu sei, mas assim eu ganho experiência e vou ganhando pontos também. Para ver, voltinho. É que as sincronizações dão 250 de coisa. Caraças. Depois tenho que chamar uma cabala aqui. Ah, Deus. Subir em telhados não é muito fácil. Já está tarde de Jesus. Sai. Olha lá. Já. Sai daqui. Esparto aos linces, não me largo. Tchau, tá bom.
Dover. The emissary is somewhere here. Perhaps I can find the Dover. The emissary is somewhere here. Perhaps I can find the letter without bloodshed. The Bard said paladins trained at this fortress. This will not be an easy fight. Have a look, Sunan.
Eu vou entrar aqui sem fazer muito barulho. Alguém me explica? Merda, merda.
If I could steal the letter without killing the emissary, it would keep me out of trouble.
É, né?
Alfred's chosen elderman is a thane called Tetmund. The abbot Cunibert will want to know. I should meet Basim and the abbot in Falkenston.
Sobe! Ainda bem. Habilidades. Aqui, não sei, aqui não. Talvez não. Isto vai demorar bué. Jesus. É. Anda por aqui um um devoto, mas eu acho que não vou meter com ele, senão eu vou ser muito fodido. É, aqui. Só espero que ele não venha até comigo. Ui! Vai. Tchau, tá logo. 220 é muito forte. Tá louco.
Eivor, you have news?
Yeah.
Kent's new ealdorman will be Thane Tedmund.
Tedmund? Oh, the Lord is testing me. He is made mouse by you Danes. Barely leaves his fortress at Roosister. How might I gain his influence if he will not speak to me? Or to anyone? 'Tis a puzzle.
To inspire loyalty, Tedmund must owe you something, such as his life.
Go on.
A fortress stormed, a man kidnapped. If you beat back his enemy, saved him from sure death, his gratitude would...
Swell. It would know no bounds. But that fortress will be harder to pry open than a nun's knees.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
O que estás a pensar?
Has he any family we could hold for ransom? You could swoop in, rescue them, play the hero.
There's nobody in this world that Tedmund cares more for than Tedmund. I could think on it, but we haven't much time.
There's another way.
Então.
Much easier.
Are you hiding something, Batham?
There is a lumber mill nearby, correct?
Beamisfield. Alfred invests much in fortifying Wessex, and uses our forests to do so. The mill provides his wood.
Tedmund is there.
Impossible! How do you know?
I heard rumors that Tedmund had been lured out of self-exile to manage work on the fortifications of Canterbury.
Taking him from a lumberyard is less dangerous than assaulting a fortress. But your rescue attempt will not have the same flair. Is it worth it?
It may still work. Yes. Yes. Bring him to the megaliths.
And Fuelk?
When I have Tedmund's fealty, you shall have Fuelk. Now go. I will rustle up a small rescue party.
Ok.
I'm wary of this Abbot Batham. He is self-serving and evasive. Can he really deliver Fuelk?
The abbot is a friend of Fulke's. That is clear.
So long as he doesn't suspect our motive, we may have a chance.
Indeed. This brings to mind a story. Perhaps you've heard of it. The Scorpion and the Frog.
A children's story?
A cautionary tale. The Scorpion wants to cross the river, but he cannot swim. So he enlists the help of the Frog. The frog agrees to carry him on his back, extracting a promise that the scorpion will not sting him.
Let me guess. The scorpion reneges, blaming his nature, and both drown.
The scorpion crosses the river and stings an innocent man, killing him. So what does this tale tell us?
That your stories are clouded and their meaning doubly so?
It shows that every tale has 1,000 possible outcomes, many of which are surprising. If the abbot does not deliver Fuelk, he will die at my hand. And we will continue our search.
A sobering approach.
Vamos aqui por meio, é?
Beamisfield is just ahead. Lead. I will follow.
I hope this chase will catch us a plump hen.
Once the abbot has Tedmund's gratitude, he will deliver Fuelk. It will cost us nothing more than this.
If that leaden wit keeps his word. I shouldn't be seen here. A hood should
You
work.
prefer to work in the shadows?
Claro. Que tu és?
Let's see you, old friend. No, absolutely.
Oh! Estás a gozar. Básico, estás a gozar, meu.
Intruder! Come on! Get over here! Back! You'll slip!
I finish on you. Okay. Oh.
Coward! You won't escape!
Show me.
Wait! Eat this!
Esta deixar de certeza para aqui para lá. Então, tudo bem?
Protect me! Take that! Fly on! Reverend! Oh! Mongrel! Bra! Fundayat Nifter Willat Billam!
Ah, são dois, tá? É bem que abaixo mesmo.
I am not who you think I am! Let me go!
Stop caterwauling and you'll live.
Live! Oh, saints!
Silence will save you, Tedmund. Silence, not your saints.
Flee, my friend. We have the man we came for. Does this venture not set your blood ablaze?
You don't prefer working in the shadows?
And so we have. To steal a man, take him with swiftness, and escape without anyone on our heels. We hide in plain sight. Such is our way. But only until the moment of success. The final strike.
I prefer to act and speak plain. Kings and lords who do not are often misunderstood.
Yet, as a leader yourself, you cannot deny that subtlety and intrigue are a cloak you must wear. How many of your clan know the true circumstances of Sigurd's absence? You see my point. A leader must know when to speak.
Ok, chegamos ao nosso ponto.
Halt, Danes! In the name of Alfred, King of Wessex, I demand you release his royal subject into my care.
Come no closer, Christian, else your man dies by my blade.
Please, I'm not the man you want.
Keep your eye on this one. He'll be worth a hefty bounty.
Any false moves and I will snip your heels.
We have your man. Now let's finish this shadow play and be gone.
Are you sure that's Tedmund? He's dressed as a lord, but that man is shorter and fatter than I recall.
I'm not Tedmund. I'm not. I swear upon the Holy Rood, I am not Thane Tedmund.
What in heaven's name is happening here?
I don't fucking know.
Who are you? Speak quickly, or I will slit your throat and leave you for the crows.
Shergar. I'm called Shergar. Lord Tedmund pays me a measly coin to serve as his double.
Brother Shergar? You are far from Augustine's priory.
I left the cloisters many moons ago, Your Holiness. The monastic life was not my calling.
We can use you yet, Shergar. Summon Tedmund to a meeting. Get him out in the open.
Tedmund has no care for me or what I have to say. My orders come by letter, never by mouth. I hardly know the man.
You're of no use to us, then. Perhaps I should just kill you here and now.
No, wait. Let me think. Danes. To storm the walls, you need Danes. There's a raiding camp west of here I was told to be wary of. Acting as Tedmund, I ordered a band of soldiers to capture them. If you hurry, you may be able to stop this.
If another band of Danes wants to join our assault, we'll have the distraction we need to get inside Rochester.
If the Saxons don't slaughter them first.
I am still Tedmund to the men in the field. I could speak with their captain, send his men away.
It's a fearless plan.
The Nordnir knit winding paths that cannot be unknotted. It seems Rochester was always in our path. Abbot, stay alert. We'll send word when we're ready to capture Tedmund.
And this fool? He knows much of our plan.
Okay.
He'll come with us. And if he betrays me, I'll roast his balls over a roaring fire.
Yeah.
You will not regret this. My wily ways and quick wit will cease the need for bloodshed.
I still might kill you yet, man. If your prattling doesn't cease.
rewards for being Tedmund are rapidly diminishing.
And how does one become a double? Are there vigorous challenges and tests to overcome?
I was born with a
Eivor, where are you?
I was born with the misfortune of looking like someone else. I should have stayed on God's chosen path.
What took you from it?
I'm the seventh son of a poor farmer, and not wanting another mouth to feed, my father gave me to the monks.
The cloistered life did not suit you?
I thought there would be great comfort in repetition, but instead I found nothing but prayer and back-breaking toil.
The Norns weave strange destinies. Now your life depends on the story you weave for yourself.
I'm not a good forgery. Still takes blood in my hands sweat and I have a stutter when I'm nervous, but I will try.
Ah, the cornerstone of all great art.
The captain does not know Tedmund well. If we keep our heads, he will not question my orders. I hope.
We are too late. There is great horror here.
Those who remain must be saved, whatever the cost.
Let us approach the captain with caution. He drinks too much and does not need a reason to kill us. Yes, it is I, Thane Tedmund, coming to discuss the orders I gave to you not one day ago.
This hamhock will get us all killed.
You will not see another sunrise, swineballs!
Pipe down, you dogs! Your slaves of Kent now!
Say, Tedmund, what are you doing here?
How dare you address me in such a defiant manner? Do you not know who I am?
You are Tedmund, as I've said. And I mean no disrespect, Lord, but I was told you were back in Rochester.
Oh, yes? And do I look like I'm in Rochester?
You, do not, sir.
A wise man is always unexpected.
You travel in strange company, Lord. An Arab and a Dane.
I'm here to advise your Thane in the ways of my people.
That is correct. A cultural exchange of sorts. Perhaps one day I will visit your, Daneland.
Norway.
Dirlandia.
You mistake me for a foreigner. But are we not all just the measure of the places we've seen?
Right. Well, that aside, have you any further orders, Lord?
Yes. I order you to stop loitering and return to your barracks, you scabwit.
And what of the captured Danes?
You must kill them all! Every last... Sorry, no. Leave them here, tied up, as a feast for wolves and crows. That is all. You may depart. Shoo!
Shoo, es así, show.
A convincing ruse that has earned you your freedom. Go, and make your life anew, not in another man's boots.
Yeah.
I will. This small sup of power has got me thinking. Perhaps I could be a leader of men. Yes! Hurry along, men! Warm thighs and ale awaits! Come on!
Tied up like animals. I need to free them.
My thanks, the gods favor you.
We owe you our lives, friend. These Saxon whoresons would have killed us all.
Yes, they would have. And now's your chance to hit back. March with us on Rochester and drain it of riches.
I would gladly, friend. But we few will not break those iron-thick walls.
And we have no allies in Wessex. None who could be called upon to attack their countrymen.
Mercia will heed the call. Gidrich will provide our Viking a horde. We'll send a message to Oxenfordshire. The men of Mercia would gladly take a swipe at Wessex. What is your name, warrior?
Runa Egilsdotter.
We need ships, Runa.
We have a small fleet moored upriver. but a naval chain blocks passage to Roosister's walls.
I will remove it, and your people will bring their ships. Now, gather these fallen weapons and armor. Giedrich and the men of Oxenifordshire will need them to hide their Mercian origins.
My warriors were denied Valhalla today. I cannot bear the idea of gifting their weapons to more Saxons.
Their sacrifice was great. Their gift will be all the greater.
They will know justice with our victory. It will calm their restless shades, I promise. Will your men bring the armor to the battle?
Okay.
And what is our plan?
In the morning, you will go to Buckingham, remind Giedrich of his promise. When you have his bond, meet me on the shore near Roosester with the ships.
Abbot Cunibert must be warned in advance. He'll need time to muster his rescue party.
Runa, that is your task. I will tell you where to meet him before you leave.
All seems in order. At first new light, I will leave.
Good. That gives us time to drink.
Okay.
You've traveled so far to carry out your duty. Is this the life of a hidden one? Always on the move?
Mine is not the usual path. The Creed does travel. Our ideals are universal. We believe that.
So there's nowhere you call home?
No place I call home. No.
Mid.
For me, home is family. But I have no
Está a chover e o fogo não se apaga. Isso é que é estranho.
Not even hide them?
Parents, brothers, all dead.
I lost my parents when I was 9 winters alone. Without Sigurd, I would have...
Yeah.
I would have...
There is always one unbreakable bond. There is always one unbreakable bond. Children. They bewilder you. They can cause you so much worry. Fill you with joy. Even stop your heart. And if you're lucky, they replace you. I was not so lucky. I had a son. I miss him terribly. Even now.
I am sorry. Basim.
He was taken from me. By someone I trusted. A friend. A mentor. A man who I would trust with anything. But a man you trust with anything can take everything. He took all I had. All I had.
A história do Basim. O homem à sombra do homem.
Rochester will not be an easy nut to crack. Time to prepare.
Fixe. Outra barra de adrenalina. Mas se calhar depois vou para aqui. Depois vou para aqui, que é mais fácil, quer dizer. Tenho que fazer assim. Bora. Sério? Sem história dá para seguir. estou correto na vala.
This area is off limits.
Of course. Tem estacas para não subir. Eles são espertos.
I need to clear this fort and break this chain to get our ships safely upriver.
Como assim?
The mechanism should be inside.
Quem é que deixa? baixo. Ah, ok. Acabei a corrente. Já dá para passar com o barco.
With the chain down, Gidrich and the ships can get through.
Each other's backs! Bring Christ back!
Está tudo morto. Aqui está tudo morto. Já pelo menos livrei desta parte aqui. Em frente. Mas ele está a dar algo maior porque
Eivor, we await your orders.
You brought your weapons and armor.
Aye, Raven Tamer.
Good. Now we dig in and wait for our friends.
já vamos estar à espera agora.
Well met, old friend.
When the chance arrived to lodge an axe in the sod of Wessex, you thought of me. Such an honor.
Is everything else in place, Eivor? Are we ready to take Rochester?
Yep.
Rally our army. We will drag this mouse from his hole.
Bora lá. Já estamos a começar a fortaleza de Rochester. bem, maltinha. É tipo que...
Look out! Oil! I will see to it.
Caralho! Caralho! Isso aqui é porque pescoço.
I feel great.
Good for you.
Another gate! Will not hold against us! Beware that burning oil! Let's hit them hard!
Chatmond is holed up in the tower keep. Press forward!
Só mais uma. Vais queimar aí, João?
Then we must look higher up for a way inside.
I see what you did. You're locked. God damn it to hellfire! You breathe your last.
Goes to his grave! Strike, Eivor!
Oi?
I'll kill you before I let you take this fortress! I'll cut you down, Dave! Your sister will not fall to you, rabid pack of mongrels!
Eu ponho tarde, filho. Vês contra mim, ficas a arder completamente.
You dare to take this fortress, Dane? Alfred's army will smear your innards across the battlements.
We are not here for stone and sand, Thane Tedmund.
I shit on you! You and your toy gods! I will not bow to you like some puppet's lord! I would rather die!
How much will your king pay us to keep your snivelling head upon your neck?
An army marches upon us from the south. A holy man from St. Hadrian's Priory, backed by a field.
Ah, then, Abbot Kinnebert, God be praised. If riches are all you care about, the church has it in abundance.
If the terms are fair, you'll have your freedom. A chest or two of silver for a shit-stained sewer rat.
Stay quiet, or I'll not be able to stop my friend from slitting your throat.
Ah! Watch yourself, heathen. You handle me too roughly. You will die for the indignities you've showered upon me, Dane.
I mean no offense, Thane. You're only a hefty ransom to me, nothing more.
This is why you batter down my gates, kill me men, for a purse of grubby coin? You have no honor.
Enough! I'll return you to the Saxon.
Okay.
You there, heathens! Let this good man go, or suffer an iron sickness.
And what you offer us in return?
Your lives?
We lost many good men storming this keep. It will not be in vain, Christ's slave. 20 chests of silver!
Give them what they ask, Kinnebert.
A hefty sum that will leave God's coffers hollow? I cannot give it up without some assurance. Tedmund!
You extort me in return for my life?
Yeah.
You were swiftly met, Abbot. Not long after these scallious worms took my fort.
On the Lord's bidding, Tedmund. At prayer, a terrible vision befell me. A host of heathens, your life in danger.
A coincidence I find rather... rather ominous, Abbot. Do you...
What?
God help you, man. Are you well?
Air! I need air!
What? Tá morrer?
He's dead.
The work of poison, no doubt.
No. Rouse the man. He cannot be dead. He must not be dead.
Poison. How does the man die of poison in our arms?
Many great kings and paranoids have carried poison in times of war, as an alternative to capture and ransom.
A catastrophe. Alfred will choose another and... By the saints! Alfred! How will I explain this to the king?
We followed this road to its end, Cunibert. You may not like where it led, but you owe us our half of the bargain.
You shall have your paladin. I need a day. Return to my abbey tomorrow, and you shall... Oh dear.
These delays are grinding at my bones. We should abandon Cunibert. Find Fuelk here ourselves.
Peace, Eivor. Speak with Giedrich and relieve him of his oath. I'll meet you at Cunibert's abbey.
You fought like beasts, escaped from your hell today, Giedrich. Your oath to me is fulfilled.
It was good to stand shoulder to shoulder with you against the pox dogs of Wessex. May our friendship endure.
This tanglebriar of Christians and lords means nothing to me. I'm here for Sigurd.
I understand. When you find him again, come see me. We'll feast and sing, with mead and friendship to warm us.
Agreed. Best not to draw attention here.
My God. Não foi nada bom, não. Eu gostava de saber... Pois é, lá embaixo, não sei onde. Vê se vamos chegar mais ou menos às 2 horitas, ok? Se eu consigo reunir-me aqui com o pássaro.
It is too quiet here. Where are the brothers? Or the Abbot's men? I would say well met, brother, but I cannot shake off the needle itch of dread. Is something wrong?
I followed the abbot here, kept him in my sight. But the monks, his servants, I have seen nothing of them.
Dead?
I do not think so. But there is no good here in this grave hush.
And where is the abbot now?
In his quarters. Come, and be on your guard.
Okay.
Does this have the stench of betrayal to you?
Why would the godly shepherd ally with the heretic?
Cunibert is a man who craves power and position. With Tedmund dead, he must find it somewhere else.
There is truth in that. Keep your eyes and blade sharp.
Será que eu já soube alguma coisa?
Kinnebert, your guests have arrived. Come. Supper's ready. The dear abbot sent me a warm invitation, said my friends were eager to meet with me. It's early for supper, I know. But Kinnebert's ale goes so well with roasted lamb and cinnamon blueberry peas. I couldn't resist.
Where is my brother?
Is he not here? Mon Dieu. I never told him.
Kill her, and we'll never find Sigurd.
Sit, Ava. Eat. And let me tell you the tale of a man who talks with gods.
You mock me. I've killed for much less.
Of course you have. Isn't that the way of this ugly world? We cull the sheep and thin the flock as we see fit, you and I. Most who walk the earth are little more than talking blood bladders, wasted flesh. But not Sigurd. Sigurd is something else. Sigurd has been touched. He is deified. The gods, they speak through him.
You lured him in with that lie. Your words are bile and blight.
You should have listened, Eivor. I tried to tell you. The gods are real and their power is within our grasp. You will never find him. Not till I have had my fill.
Sério?
To old friends. This really is delicious, Kinnebert. Is it cloves I taste? Well, that concludes supper. Kill them, and bring their bodies to my sanctum in Canterbury.
Shit.
They will be upon us soon. Maybe there is another way out.
Que sabes? E agora?
Stop right there.
Fuelk let slip that her sanctum is at Canterbury.
She did. And with no cause. I'd approach the place with caution. It may be a lie.
It may be. But it's the only lead we have.
I hope all this innocent sacrifice is worth the trouble.
It's Sigurd. My brother. Of course it is.
Then come. Let us dive into the maw of death. I was never keen on seeing my winter years. This will not be for nothing, Eivor. We will find Sigurd.
It's not just him. I want Fuelk to suffer.
This land of summer, mists and forests, dreaming darkly. I see secrets, and I want to know England. All of it.
And yet it rounds on us at every turn, snarling like a cornered dog. I begin to despair of ever settling here.
Perhaps the stars light your path, and you will never have a home here.
Do you miss the land of your birth?
I have long been away. But it is fiercely beautiful beneath the vanity, arrogance, and pettiness of men.
I should like to see it.
You could if you wish. My father was an architect, a builder of wonders. The great Mosque of Samarra, his masterpiece. Another man, who played the Caliphate's game better, took the credit. He was exiled, and died in poverty.
Your faith sours. What of loyalty? Shared stories round the hearth. Warm nights, parties, and the tender love of another.
There are some who are worldly. A scant few that tower above the sullied mass. Men and women of vision and valor.
Sigurd is one such man.
He is. Fuelk isn't wrong on that score.
I fear for him, Basim. I cannot rest until he's safe.
Nor will I, my friend. The practice of learning has waned considerably in England since the days of the Romans. What books they still have, they keep locked away in their churches, hidden from the eyes of common folk.
Thralls and churls cannot read. What would be the point?
They could learn. The church could teach them. So much of human history would be open to them. Aristotle, Pythagoras, Euclid, ancient knowledge lost to all but a few hard-headed men of the cloth.
You have studied these works yourself?
In my youth, I was consumed with a passion for understanding. I spent many hours a day in the House of Wisdom in Baghdad.
A seminary?
A great library, full of the greatest learning of mankind. For a boy seeking answers, it holds many riches. One day, I was sitting cross-legged, devouring a study by the great astronomer Al-Khwarizmi. With the swiftness belying his years, the papers were plucked from my grasp by the great man himself. His presence stole my voice. He was kind and open-hearted. He showed me such scientific wonders.
And what did you learn there?
Calendars and calculations placing the sun, moon, and 5 planets. Equations that crackled and sparkled with—
Now! Get the murdering heathen!
Equations that crackled and sparkled with divine intelligence. I asked the great man, is this what it is to know God?
You saw your god's hand in the runes.
I found wisdom, and I have been searching for more ever since. There is great vastness outside ourselves, Eivor. Most only notice a few grains of sand. But some, like Sigurd, see the endless flow of the hourglass.
What you see in Sigurd, is this what Fuelk sees as well?
I believe it is. We will find no friends in Canterbury, so try not to draw attention.
If they see me, this will get messy. There's much here to admire, but it was built on God's gold while his people live in hovels.
This land of summer, mist, this place swarms with Fuelk's people. Sigurd will be well guarded. Caution and subtlety should be our path.
Ready? Follow me. This area is off.
This is a trap. Why would Fuelk give us her sanctum?
She baits us. Cocksure and arrogant. But she cannot see failure in her path.
Her fearful wit would say otherwise.
foi isso?
Whatever we find there, keep your head.
You chastise me like a child, Basim.
I guard you like a father. Nothing is served with your brutal end. You have much to do in this life. I know it.
More riddles, Sly Tongue.
No riddles. I sense a greatness within you both. Your destiny is not to stain the stones of this godhouse with your blood.
If she's still here, I will burn this Christ house to the ground.
They've breached the doors! Protect the sanctum!
To arms, Basim!
So we ought to blunder in like an ox?
Watch my lead.
This must be the way to Fuelk's sanctum.
Then let us.
Kill them both!
This is the place. It's riddled with the stench of her. Help me, Basim. Sigurd is within.
Fuelk! I'm here! Face me! Have a care, Eivor. You will play into her hands.
The plans to the great fortress in Wessex. Is there something here we can use to breach it? By Odin, this is a sick tapestry she wove. For every drop of his blood she spilled, I will take a meat horn more. Sigurd.
What the fuck?
Tell me that you found something. Anything we can use.
I may have. A fortress in Sussex. The Order trained soldiers there.
We must be sure. Sigurd is running out of time. Anything else?
Documents of interest to the hidden ones. Hyden will surely want to look. But for Sigurd, Porchester is our only lead.
Hey.
If he is in Porchester Castle, we'll need a massive army to crack its walls.
I have many friends in England now. If I call on them, they will come.
They will.
Basim. She severed his arm clean off. Can a man survive such a loss?
Physically, he can. Mentally, it's hard to say. So much stress can drive a man to despair.
If you suggest he might take his own life as Tedmund did, banish that idea. I must tell my people at the settlement that their Jarl remains a captive. They will not take it well.
We will not fail again, Eivor. I'll scout ahead and send word to the settlement when I know more of Porchester. Be ready.
Okay. Obsessão sangrenta. Bem, maltinha. Queria isso? Só ter ali. Tem ali um buraco. Caralho, a volta que eu estou a dar só para ir buscar uma coisa. Oh, merda. Eu não tenho garfos, né? Como carregar a coisa. Bem, maltinha, vamos ficar por aqui, está bem? Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se gostaram, já sabem, não esqueçam de deixar o vosso like, inscrevam-se nos inscritos. Isto é tudo com você, RubenK, e fui. Obrigado a todos.